I'm getting a little too old for this, but if you've owned a DSM in your lifetime, you already know the huge door handle issue that these things come with. So in the last 11 years that I've been around DSMs, I've never had to switch out a Evo Town or Eclipse door handle. So I'm gonna be doing that for you guys today. I did get these on Amazon or eBay. They're like 20 bucks for both. Super cheap. I'll link them down below for you guys. And I'm also going to be dropping the new drop for the Race Legacy Collection DSM Evo and GTO shirts in the video description as well for you guys to check out. Short little vlog for you guys today. Want to do a quick tutorial on the door handles for my 2G guys. I know it's a huge inconvenience to get in through the hatch, so I do. And of course the battery's dead. Come on, there you go. So I currently have the cars over at Mace Performance, and they're currently looking for roommates. So if you do need any work, hit me up, bring them over to get some work done. The VR4, quick VR4 update for those of you guys interested. I do want to take this thing to Streets of Willow, which is a track out here in SoCal, next month. So it's currently stuttering under full boost or under load, and I'm assuming that the injectors are trying to give out because the initial issue it had was 2 faulty injectors. So I went ahead, ordered some 750cc injectors. We are going to have to flash this thing afterwards. I also need to get a new tie rod and an alignment done to fix my steering wheel, but the car does run fine as of right now. I just don't want to risk damaging something due to a lean mixture. So today we're going to focus on the door handles, quick tutorial. I'm also going to be doing the rear wiper delete for you guys, quick and easy to show you. Here are the replacement door handles. Like I said, these are like around 20 bucks on Amazon or eBay. They look like this. Unfortunately, they don't come painted to your car, so I always recommend you to get them color matched to your car's color, because otherwise it's gonna make a really bad contrast. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but in my opinion it just doesn't look too good when the car's one color and the door handles are black. Usually the base model or the RS model is the one that has the black door handles and black mirrors. So if you don't want your car to look like a base model, you get these painted. Unfortunately I won't be doing that for today. And take off the door panel with a bunch of Phillips screws, as you guys can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and clips off. Don't forget this one right here, which it doesn't have, and usually DSMs have another screw right under here, as you guys can see. Go ahead and disconnect the window module piece of the harness here. It's just a clip, it goes right off. And you now have access to the inside of the door. You now have access to this little guy here. Just be really careful because it's sticky and it could really get your fingers dirty, so just go slow. These are delicate pieces, they're pretty old, so make sure you pull with extreme care so you don't end up ripping it, because you're going to want to put this back in place after the install. Removing the bolts for the door handles. So to make it simpler and easy, there's going to be a bolt inside. That's a 10 right here, and there's going to be a 10 right here. So this one is this 10 millimeter right here. So you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and take this off in a bit, and then you're going to have to go in there and find the other 10 is right in there. So that's the equivalent to this guy right here. Bam. It was a DSM shirt that gave me the power. I know you guys can't see it. I went ahead and popped off this little metal handle here. All you have to do is put your fingers in like this and push it towards you, and it pops it out of place. You're gonna want to go inside here and pop this out with a flathead. So this is basically what keeps your cylinder, your keyhole cylinder thing there kind of intact. It won't come out unless you pop out this clip. So grab yourself a flathead and pretty much just start prying at it. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's still a piece that needs to come out right here. Pop it right out, and door handle is out. So as you guys can see, the parts that end up breaking on your door handles end up being these plastic pieces here. So once you pull on them like this, these end up moving over time. Since they're plastic, they just end up giving out. So or door handle, new door handle. Go ahead and transfer your keyhole cylinder thing here. Like I said, you're gonna have to pry this off and pretty much push this guy out of here. So come on, it should just come out. It's been there for I don't know how long. There you go. So we put that in here, clip it back on like that, and we are ready to start placing it back in there. So a lot of people just complain overall just due to the lack of space you have to work on these. So I tell you guys to not forget this little rubber piece that the door handle comes with. I almost installed it without, and I noticed it and I was like, oh shoot, like it's gonna look weird without it. So put this back on it. It just kind of seals it from water and stuff like that, from the weather. And yeah, just make sure you don't forget it. It comes with a kit. You don't want to put everything together and then have to take everything back off just because you forgot to put the little rubber seal on it. So to do the smaller rod, you install it from this side. I went ahead and attached it, and I was able to maneuver the door handle in here. Now I don't want to take it back out because I don't want to struggle to kind of hide in there, and I just don't want to risk breaking anything. So it does make it way easier if you have two people. I had Aaron basically shine the lights from here, and then we went ahead and used this. So all I did was feed this, I grabbed the rod, and then I fed it inwards with the plastic piece facing down, and it made it super easy. Got it done right away. I do still have to put to the 10mm bolt, but let's just double check. And we have a working door again. So pretty easy to do. It took around 30 to 35 minutes for me, and that's just because it was my first time. Take your time, and this will save your life with the thick rod. This made all the difference for me. Also, just for reference, always open the door like this. Open it. Once you see it open, grab it from here and pull it. This way you're not opening and pulling from the door handle, because that's what leads to them breaking. And I think that's basically the way I've been able to keep my door handles from breaking. Other side, I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. I love doing it like this. So a bunch of cuts, and time later, this side feels really good. But we have working door handles. So I do have to meet up with a fellow DSMer because we're going to be trading stock wheels for these plus cash on top. And I also want to go ahead and do the rear wiper delete. So let's go back home, wait for him, do this while we're there, and finish up the car. All right, so this might be the last episode with this car, unfortunately, but rear wiper delete plug. Honestly, we're out here in SoCal. We don't really need a wiper. It doesn't really rain too much, and it just makes the back end look a lot cleaner. Super easy. Take this off. This is going to be a 10mm nut on the top, and for the bottom is also super easy. This is honestly one of the easiest mods you can do to your car, and if you're in a dry state area, it just makes your back end look super clean. My Evo, 3000 GT, and Eclipse all have this mod, so this thing is just ready to come out. You're gonna have a screw here, screw here. Normally you would have a screw here, and then it should pop out with a bunch of clips. 1, 2, 3 10s. This is part of the harness. You can clip it here. Damn, birds are singing today. Here we have the rear wiper motor. Carefully place your plug. Boom. Look at that. Super clean. I do have a bunch of these available. Link in the description as well. Super cheap mod to do for my 2G guys. You could also use them for the antenna. I personally just use my Bluetooth, and I don't like the RC look. I don't want to do it because it's a lot more work, but if you do want to do it, the plug does cover both the antenna and the rear wiper. So now I did go ahead and find the other base model fog light bezel. You know it's a base model because the RS models don't have fog lights, so normally the bezels look like this. The previous owner went ahead and installed them without cutting the lines off, which is why it doesn't actually fit properly. So I'm gonna have to take this one off. It's probably why it broke right here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut the lines off, and it should be able to screw right back into the body and fit properly. And just like that, we have fog light bezels that actually fit. So car's coming along. Obviously it's just small little details that I wanted to do before I posted it back up for sale. I don't know if it's just an age thing or something, but I just find more comfort in a Toyota Camry over a Dsm. Either way, the new owner is going to get an awesome car, because just driving this thing all day felt super amazing. Brought back a bunch of nostalgia back when my car was a 420A. I'm not gonna lie though, if I would have kept it, I would have ended up doing the lowering springs in the next video, because I do have some teens that would have dropped it like 3 inches for me, so it would have been just perfect. The car is looking super stock with the wheels. I really love the contrast of the silver and the red.
Cinnamon rolls, cookies, and a cake jar.
So I got this from Marissa. It's Viv's Cookies?
Viv's Cookies.
Gotcha.
On IG.
Yeah, I chose the peanut butter and jelly. They go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I hope she likes them, man. Completely stock looking now. So we went ahead and put the stock wheels on. Door handles replaced, rear wiper delete done. Alright guys, so I'll pretty much let you guys go here. Catch you guys in the following week's vlog. Not sure if it's going to be a VR4 or Evo one, but I'll let you guys know. Like, comment, subscribe. See you there.